Hello students, let us continue with chapter 3 pronouns. In our previous class, we have learnt about subjective personal pronouns, objective personal pronouns and possessive pronouns. Today, I'll teach you what a demonstrative pronoun is, what an interrogative pronoun is, a reflexive pronoun is, and also we'll learn about emphatic pronouns. Now, let us begin with demonstrative pronouns. Pronouns such as that, this, these and those used to point to the specific things they refer to are called demonstrative pronouns. Now remember, words of demonstration are that, these, this, those, such, yonder, certain, etc. All these words, when they point to a specific thing they are referring to, they are used as demonstrative pronouns. For example, these are the gifts that my aunt gave me last year. Here in this sentence you will see these is the demonstrative pronoun. What does this point to or what does this refer to? These are the gifts. These here refer to gifts. In the next sentence, that is the box in which my aunt brought all these gifts. Here again, that is the box. That is the word of demonstration referring to what? The box. Therefore, that is used here as a demonstrative pronoun. Now, one very important thing is that demonstrative words are also used as demonstrative adjectives. So, we should know how to differentiate between a demonstrative pronoun and a demonstrative adjective. Do not mingle both. Do not get confused. I'll teach you what or how a demonstrative adjective is different from a demonstrative pronoun. Look at these examples. Let us read here. I like the color of this dress. Here, this is used as a demonstrative adjective. In the next example, this is the dress that I wish to buy for my birthday. Here, the word of demonstration this is used as a demonstrative pronoun. Now, in this green box with the tip, you can see a demonstrative pronoun is used in place of a noun. A demonstrative adjective always is followed by a noun. Remember, the easiest trick to understand or to identify a demonstrative adjective is to know that in a demonstrative adjective, the noun appears right after the word of demonstration. So here we find in the example, I like the color of this dress. If you look at this phrase, this dress, the noun dress appears right after the word of demonstration, this. So we find the noun following the demonstrative word. Therefore, this has to be a demonstrative adjective. So, that pen is mine. That pen. Again, after the word of demonstration, we immediately use the noun pen. So, that here again becomes a demonstrative adjective. This book, those mangoes, that car. All these words that I have used now these words of demonstration are all demonstrative adjective because they're followed by a noun immediately. Whereas in a demonstrative pronoun you'll find the word of demonstration is used, right after that a verb is used, then a determiner, and then the noun dress. So this is the dress, word of demonstration, this demonstrative pronoun here. This is the verb, the is the article, and then we are referring to the noun, that is the dress. So this here points to the noun dress. I hope it is clear. See, it is again mentioned here. When words qualify nouns, they play the role of demonstrative adjectives. When words, in the sense words of demonstration, when they qualify noun, they play the role of demonstrative adjectives. I hope it is clear to you. If not, please re-listen to this part of the explanation. You will definitely be able to understand. In a demonstrative adjective, we find the noun placed right after the word of demonstration, but in a pronoun it appears little later. We find the word of demonstration being used, a verb is used after that maybe some determiner, and then we find the thing to which the pronoun refers to is being used. Okay, in this let's practice exercise, you have blanks given, in which you have to fill with demonstrative pronouns or demonstrative adjectives, and you will definitely also mention whether the word of demonstration is being used as demonstrative pronoun or demonstrative adjective. Do this as homework, and then when you receive the word doc with my answer key, you will be verifying your answers. Okay, now we move on to interrogative pronouns. Pronouns such as who, whose, which and what that are used to ask questions are called interrogative pronouns. Now, in here we find all these WH questions again refer to some noun. That's why these are called interrogative pronouns. Example, who is the Prime Minister of India? Who is the Prime Minister? WHO question, who is used. Who here refers or indicates to whom? Indicates the Prime Minister. So, who is the Prime Minister of India? Is here WHO, who is the interrogative pronoun. Now, what does your father do? What again here refers to whom? Refers to some job that the father does. Therefore, what is here again? Interrogative pronoun. Whose is this? Again referring to something about which we are talking, belonging to somebody. Therefore, whose is this? This particular thing belongs to some person. That person is the noun to which the whose refers to. Which is the tree that you planted? Which is the tree? Which again here refers to the tree. Okay. Now, therefore you get to understand that all these WH words, they have to refer to some particular thing, and when they ask questions, these are used as interrogative pronouns. You will be filling the blanks with appropriate interrogative pronouns here in this exercise. Okay, this will also be a homework for you. Now let's learn about reflexive pronouns. Pronouns such as myself, herself, yourself, itself always refer to the subject in a sentence and are called reflexive pronouns. Reflexive pronouns are used when the subject and the object refer to the same person. So, all these words, myself, herself, yourself, itself, themselves, could be yourselves, could be in the plural also, ourselves, okay, himself, these are all used as reflexive pronouns. And reflexive pronouns are used when the subject and the object refer to the same person. Look at the example. Zeba managed to save herself. Okay, here which is the subject? Zeba. Zeba managed to save whom? To save herself. So isn't the herself the object here, and the herself here points back to the subject Zeba? Therefore, this is used as a reflexive pronoun. We must boost ourselves during times of crisis. We is the subject. We must boost whom? We must boost ourselves. So ourselves becomes the object. The object again refers back to the subject we. So this is a reflexive pronoun. Okay, so this is how a reflexive pronoun stands for both the subject and the object. Okay. Let's move on to the next page. Okay, look at the different forms of reflexive pronouns given below. Okay, this chart is divided into the first person singular, first person plural, second person singular, second person plural, third person singular, and third person plural. Okay, now we get to know the different reflexive pronouns used here. For first person we use myself, that's for singular, for plural ourselves. For second person singular we use yourself, for plural yourselves. Third person singular himself, herself, itself, oneself, and for plural we use themselves. Okay. Now coming on to the emphatic pronouns. Emphatic pronouns are used to put emphasis on the subject. Their form is the same as that of reflexive pronouns. Emphatic pronouns are again the words myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, oneself, ourselves, yourselves, themselves. But emphatic pronouns are not used like reflexive pronouns are used. Emphatic pronouns are used to put emphasis on the subject, whereas reflexive pronouns are those which refer to the subject and the object as well. Understand the difference. Emphatic pronouns do not refer back to object, but they only emphasize on the subject. For example, Gayatri herself did the work within an hour. Gayatri herself. So herself here emphasizes on who has done the work, emphasizing on the subject, Gayatri herself. Therefore, the pronoun herself here emphasizes on Gayatri doing the work herself. Clear? Herself is not an object here, understand. It is only used to emphasize the noun Gayatri. So this is used as an emphatic pronoun. You yourself checked this in the morning. Here again, yourself emphasizes back to the subject you, but yourself does not work as an object in the sentence. So you yourself here emphasizes on you and is used as an emphatic pronoun. Okay, now I hope this is clear to you. Sit back, listen to this explanation and try to understand and think of the differences. Demonstrative pronoun and demonstrative adjectives are really important. You need to know the differences, and for emphatic pronouns and reflexive pronouns as well. If it's better if you can write and practice, that will make it even clear to you. Reflexive pronouns refer to both subject and object, whereas emphatic pronouns emphasize only on the subject. In the next exercise you have which says put a circle round the pronouns in each sentence and say whether they are reflexive or emphatic. This will help you to understand reflexive and emphatic pronouns better. Okay, so we stop here today. The 2 or 3 types of pronouns which are left shall be done or taken up in the next class. Until then, listen to this explanation, go through the lines of the text, go through the examples that I have discussed. Things will be clear to you. I'll be sending you answer key to these few exercises which come under these 3 pronouns, along with maybe 1 or 2 exercises for you to practice. The practice exercises are to be done in your classwork copy. Okay, and the ones that you can do in the book, these exercises under let's practice, you can do this in the book itself, but I repeat, the worksheet exercises that I send you should be done in your classwork copy itself. Okay, until then, until we meet in the next class and we proceed with the other pronouns, thank you. Have a good day and stay safe, children. Bye bye.